We're going to start in our typical seated position. Just go ahead and find your sits bones heavy in the mat. So just taking a moment here, we're going to start moving rather quickly in terms of stretches today. So take this moment for yourself. Go ahead and roll the shoulders away from the ears. Feel the chest open. Starting to stack the spinal column, big juicy space between ears and shoulders. Knitting those front ribs down towards the belly button. Letting the knees soften. And let's begin to breathe together, taking that deep lateral breath. Feeling the backside as well. Exhale, knit those ribs closed. Trying to release whatever happened before this, whatever is to come after this, and bring your mind to your body. Be present. Again, inhale, inflate. And exhale, empty the lungs as you grow taller in the spine. 2 more times. Deep inhale. Expand, taking up space with that in breath. And exhale, let it go. And just one more time. Try to relax the hip flexors. Feel the crown of the head reaching in opposition to the tail, grounded in the mat. Deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. Fluttering the eyelids open if you close them, and let's begin with our lateral side bend. So sweeping that right arm up and over, take a big reach, relaxing the shoulders down the back, lifting up and out of the mat. You're in a very narrow space here, so feel that length through the back of the neck, energy out through the crown of the head. Inhale, exhale, send the top rib down as you stack the spine up tall. Other way, just find this nice mobility in the spine, finding those obliques. And exhale. Rounding up. Just one more time each side. Let's make it a little bit faster here. Incorporating the breath. Exhale. Find that coordination. Breath to movement. One more time. Left arm. Inhale. Exhale. Bring yourself to center as the spine stacks. We're going to go ahead and open the right leg. So keep that left heel towards the pubic bone and keep lifted. So spine is still long. We're going to find that lateral side bend again. Left arm is going to reach for the toe. Take a big stretch. Relax the shoulders. And then exhale, stack the spine just as you did before. Both sits bones grounding. You're going to place that left palm behind you. Make sure the shoulders don't elevate. You're going to sweep that right arm around and lift the hips. So just find a nice little extension, reaching the fingers up towards the ceiling, or you can keep that arm in line with the ear. Exhale, slowly float yourself down. The booty cheeks find the mat, and then the left arm comes up and over. Exhale, stack it up. Let that right arm sweep across the body, pressing through that left shin, left palm of the hand, and exhale, take yourself down. Standing up or sitting up tall, just go ahead and walk the hands out in front of you, rounding forward here. Keep that face of the right knee reaching up towards the ceiling. Heel is heavy. And just find that stretch in the hips, feeling the crease, tail is grounding, soft in the mat. Draw the navel in and begin to roll up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Stack the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, crown of the head comes up, and just switch the leg. So right heel in front of you, left leg out long. Paying really close attention to that kneecap. It's facing up towards the ceiling as the right arm reaches up and over. Thinking less about how far you go and more about anchoring the opposing sits bone down as you energize through the fingertips, and then slowly stack yourself up. Press that right palm down. Sweep the left arm up and around. It should feel a little dancey. Grounding that left heel, exhale, lower with control. Again, right arm up and over. Try to make this transition seamless. Exhale, draw the navel in And stack the spine, sweep that left arm. Opening up the chest, opening up the hips, exhale, and bring yourself center. Go ahead and shift both legs to face the front of the mat, finding that nice neutral pelvis, reaching the arms out in front of you, roll the shoulders away from the ears and just start to roll down. Belly button to spine, finding that active C curve. We're rolling down in 3, in 2, head meets the mat on 1. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, front ribs down towards the belly button. Keep the legs soft as you roll up as seamlessly as possible. Up and over that beach ball. And then slowly draw the navel in. Scoop the tail, it reaches up towards the pubic bone. You're really feeling that active C curve as you lower down. Just one more time like this. Inhale. Shoulder blades heavy, keep the chest wide. Exhale, peel the spine off of the mat. And take that nice rounding up and over, forward. Feel the space between the shoulder blades opening up, arcing towards the ceiling. And then gently begin to stack the spine up tall. Tail anchors down as the head lifts up. We're going to open up one arm. Spinal twist. My right arm's opening, focus is following. Exhale, bringing yourself back to center. Other side, wringing out the spine like a wet dish towel. Hips and heels are square. Exhale, and bring yourself center. One more time, growing longer, more space in the vertebrae, head to tail, fingertip to fingertip. Feel that thick air, push it closed. One more time, left arm. Drawing those ribs down. Exhale, left rib towards the center. And then we're just slowly going to roll halfway down and gently bring yourself so that the forearms are behind you. Just taking a moment here to lift, open up the chest, but draw the navel in. So finding that nice active C curve, chest is open. We're lifting up and out of the shoulders. And you're just going to bend that left sole of the foot. Right knee lifts up into the chest as you point the toe and then just extend it out long. Again, the knee should lift, belly button draws in, knee comes towards your nose and extend. 2 more like this. So really feeling that relationship from navel to the knee, like a string is attaching them. And extend right here, front ribs knit down towards the belly button, bring it in. And slowly extend it out long. Plant that right sole of the foot down into the mat, and you're going to lower yourself down onto the back, extending the arms out long as you feel the head reach the mat. Go ahead and take those arms back up to 90 degrees. And take a moment here to relax the shoulders, soften the sternum, draw the navel in. With the arms floating up, we're going to reach those hip points towards the thighs. So doming the back off of the mat, your little pelvic tilts, and then exhale, draw the navel in. Scoop the tail, feel that lower back press, dig into the mat. Again, inhale, reach those hip points towards the thighs, a nice anterior pelvic tilt, keeping the fingers floating up, and then exhale, draw the navel in. And slowly round. One more time like this. Inhale, feel that nice massage in the back. Space between the shoulder blades is heavy. Exhale, navel comes in first. Front ribs knit down towards the belly button as you scoop, and then slowly neutralize that pelvis. The spine is long. Give me a little bit more length through the crown of the head. Walk those heels in 1 inch further, closer to the body. And we're going to take a cervical nod, cervical curl here up to the base of the shoulder blades. And then just slowly lower down, keeping the fingertips in alignment with the shoulders. Again, chin to chest, front ribs down towards the belly button. Keep the chest wide, hollowing out the tummy. And then exhale, lower down. And 2 more times like this. Keep holding that walnut, little double chin style here to keep that energy radiating out through the crown of the head. Back of the neck is long. And lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, rolling up. Front ribs knitting down, and then slowly Bring yourself back to center. The right pinky finger is going to tap the mat as the left thumb reaches in opposition. So both arms reaching in opposite directions, and then just switch. Little half circles. Just noticing the shoulder girdle here. So drawing the navel in as you switch the arms, left arm back, right fingers towards the heels. Exhale, draw the navel in. Feel that middle back and space between the shoulder blades heavy in the mat. 2 more. Exhale. Right pinky finger down, left arm back, and switch. Just finding this coordination. 1 more time. Keeping the pelvis still, sits bones heavy, glutes soft. Exhale, switch. And then bring both arms back to 90 degrees. They meet in the center. Relax the shoulder blades. Feel them settle into the mat. Before you again, cervical nod, cervical curl, coming up to the base of the shoulder blades, keeping those hips shining towards the ceiling. We're going to twist to one side. Staying high on the shoulder blades, arms stay equidistant. Exhale, bring yourself center and rolling down. We're going to move the other way. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, cervical nod, cervical curl, twist to the left, right rib to left hip. Notice if the knees want to buckle in and keep them over the toes. Exhale, center and lower down. We're going to do that 1 more time each side. Chin to chest, front ribs down towards the belly, keeping high on the shoulder blades, twist. Gaze past the fingertips, exhale, center and lower. 1 more time, chin to chest, rounding up. Lower back heavy as you twist to the left. Exhale, center, and slowly bring yourself down. Extend those legs out long once again. Take a moment to just windshield wiper the legs, and then quiet the feet. Anchor the heels down as you reach the arms behind you. Arms in line with the ears. Keep sending that middle back into the mat as you sweep the arms around in a nice half circle, framing the thighs. And then dig the fingers down, draw that half circle again, arms in line with the ears. 2 more like this. You're feeling the lats fire, trying to keep that core stable. Pelvis is in that neutral position. Feel like you're flapping your wings. But yes, we have this relationship to gravity where we need to resist a little bit. And then gently bring those arms back in line with the ears. Take them back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly tuck the chin into the chest. Rounding up. Relax the shoulders. Drawing the navel in. Find that nice up and over. And then this time we're going to scoop the belly button in towards the spine as we root the tail down to stack and interlace the fingers. Bring the palms behind the head, elbows spiral forward, and we'll twist to the right. And exhale, bring yourself back to center. You can keep those thumbs long to remind yourself to take that length in the back of the neck. So a little bit of traction from the back of the head into the palms. Exhale, center. Twist left. See the space around you. 1 more time each side. Make sure you're not crunching or dipping in that lower back. And center. Space between the shoulder blades is wide. And exhale, center. We're going to reach those arms out in front of us and bend the elbows, fingertips face towards the ceiling. They're floating up. Elbows are at shoulder height. Take a moment to relax those shoulders down. We're drawing the navel in and rolling down here. So draw that navel in, rolling down. You're going to send those arms in line with the ears as the head meets the mat. Sweep the arms around. Take that in, chin into the chest, front ribs down towards the belly button as you roll up and find that nice spinal stretch. We're going to do that all again. So you're bending the elbows as you stack the spine. Palms are facing you. Fingertips float up. Draw the navel in. I want you to think those elbows, those lats are reaching down just like the ribs. So the ribs are in that downward spiral. Extend the arms as you lower the head. Exhale, chin to chest. Circle the arms, rolling up, peeling the spine off of the mat. Big hollowing out of the tummy, and then slowly bend the elbows. Find this conversation in the body. Stack the spine and then draw those ribs down as you lower. Relax the shoulders, soften the chest, and extend. Inhale, exhale, sweep the arms around. This is your last one. Up and over. And then bend those elbows. Stack the spine, rolling the shoulders down the back. And then this time we're just going halfway down again. Take those forearms down, open up the chest, draw the navel in, bend that right leg. And left knee comes up and in towards the chest. And extend out long. So here you're kind of feeling that little scoop. Tail is under. And extend 2 more like this. Exhale, bring that knee in. And extend. Last time, bring it up and in. And extend. Both heels will become heavy in the mat. And we're just going to slide our arms out once again and reach those arms all the way behind. This time you can let them settle, so just soften the arms. Let them lie there, palms facing the ceiling. We're going to lift that right leg to tabletop. And then slowly just lower it down. So I want you to notice here, it's a little bit more difficult with the arms behind the head to keep that lower back heavy as you march through the legs. Keep working those lower abs. Feel that corset like group of muscles, the transverses wrapping around. It helps if you plant the opposing heel into the ground. And lower, so right now that right heel digs as the left knee bends, stopping over the hip. And slowly lower down one more time each side. Right knee bends. And extend. Give me a little bit more length through the back of the neck. Chin is tight to the chest. Left knee over the hip. And slowly extend out long, keeping those hips square. We're going to reach the right knee into tabletop. Hold it there and gently draw the navel in as that left knee meets it. And we're just going to flex the heels, extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Point the toes and bend to tabletop. So again, you're just trying to soften those elbows. Shoulder blades are heavy. Flex, extend, point, and bend to tabletop. 2 more. Flex. And extend, belly in, point, and bend to tabletop. Last one, flex, and extend, point, and bend to tabletop. We're going to go ahead and extend those legs one more time, and you're going to reach the arms long out behind you, and take the thumbs to frame those thighs, and then keep the legs reaching long as you take the arms back. Again, front ribs reach down towards the belly button, keeping those legs long. If you need to, you can release the point and just stretch through the front of the ankles. And reach the arms back one more time like this. Sacrum is heavy. Draw those front ribs down as you lower the arms. And then keep them there as you reach the arms overhead. This time you're going to take a cervical nod, cervical curl, bringing yourself up to the base of the shoulder blades. And then gently bend the right knee in. Take the hand to the shin, right hand to the knee, ankle, and we switch the legs, single leg series. And switch. Just finding yourself tall on those shoulder blades, elbows wide, shoulders down. Natural breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. It's right. And left. It's right. And left, 2 more. Right, belly in. Keep hollowing out the tummy. Last one. And left, hug both knees in and slowly lower the spine, giving your legs a nice little hug. And then we're going to extend the left leg out long again. Right knee will stay towards the chest. Reach those arms up to that 90 degrees. See if you can keep that left heel hovering as you cervical nod, cervical curl. We're going to do the same thing we did before. Just twist over to the right. And exhale, center. Lower yourself down, keeping that left heel hovering. Inhale, exhale, cervical nod, cervical curl. Same thing, twist right. And bring it center. If you need to, you can always lower that left heel down. You have 2 more. You can
then lower it between the repetitions. So right here, as you lower the spine, you could lower the leg, and then draw the navel in as you round up and twist. Bring it center and lower down. Take that left palm to the outside of the right knee and find a nice stretch. Right knee is encouraged towards the floor, keeping the right shoulder blades soft. Find that nice diagonal line. Inhale, exhale, bring that right knee back to center. We're going to do that all on the other side. So send that right leg out long, left knee bends. And again, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling, hover that right heel off, cervical nod, cervical curl. Finding yourself open in the chest and then twist to the left, right rib to that left hip, exhale, center, and lower down. You're testing your endurance, you're testing your strength. So can you keep that right heel lifted, exhale, center, and lower down. If not, don't judge yourself. Yes, do what feels best for your body. This is quite challenging. So if that heel needs to go down between repetitions or just in general, that's fine. Last time, rolling up and twist and center. Lower that right heel. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee and take that left knee across the body. Big stretch. Relaxing the shoulders, the gaze can go towards the left fingertips. And then gently take a deep inhale, expand the ribs, exhale, bring that left knee back to center. And we're going to go ahead and plant both soles of the feet down into the mat. Remembering that same pattern we did before, anchoring the heels down. Reach those arms up to 90 degrees, scoop the tail, and gently lift into a bridge. Opening up the hips, and we're going to do the same thing here. So hips are lifted, ribs are knitting down, right fingertip towards the heels, left arm behind the head, and then switch the arms. So all of your weight is in the shoulder blades, never in the neck. You're squeezing your glutes, finding your hamstring, knees over toes, big toe down as well to really ignite those inner thighs. Two more like this, find your breath, find that coordination. Your core is stabilizing, abs are tight, spine is long. One more time, reaching in opposition with the fingertips, feeling the shoulder blades heavy in the mat, left arm down, right arm back. Exhale, both hands meet to center and slowly draw the navel in, rolling down through that spine, and then cervical nod, cervical curl, bringing yourself up. And we're going to hug ourselves into a tight little ball. So bring those knees into the chest, and we're going to extend the arms and legs out long, double leg stretch. Exhale, bring it in, arms circle. Again, inhale, sacrum heavy. Exhale, sweep those arms around. Close the ribs up. Inhale, feet are sealed. Exhale, center. Keep going, extend. Two more like this. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. You're going to extend those legs up towards the ceiling as you take those arms back. We're going to rotate the feet out into a nice first position. So heels are kissing toes apart. This is also Pilates stance. I want you to notice if the shoulders are shrugging up and just bend the elbows if you need to. We're pointing through the toes. We're just going to start to beat the legs. So right foot crosses and left. Little beats. Right, left, right, left for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do that again. Here we go. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you'd like, you can stay here. If not, we're going to start to lower the legs in 4 and lift up in 4. Here we go. You lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 6, 7, 8. Again, lower. 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. Lower back is heavy. 2 more sets. 2, 3, 4, and lift. Belly in. Last time we lower, 2, 3, 4, bring it in, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and bend those knees and bring yourself up into that cervical nod, cervical curl. Hug yourself tight. And then slowly send the feet down and bring yourself back up onto your forearms. Elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Draw those front ribs in, lift the heels, seal the knees together, and we're going to lift those legs to tabletop. Drawing the belly in, shift those knees over to the right side. Exhale, draw the navel in. Make sure the knees and the feet aren't shifting on one another. They're are stable. Like one leg as you tilt left. Inhale, exhale, belly in. And bring it center. So you're getting a nice massage through the glutes here as you tilt right. Exhale. And bring it center. Tilting left. Inhale, exhale. Bring it center. We're going to bring it to the right. You're going to go on a diagonal and just extend the legs. And we bend. So keep that left arm planting. Extend. And then two more like this. Belly in as you extend. And we bend. Last time, feeling that top oblique bend. And extend. See if you can float the knees down. Maybe you can lift that left arm up as you face the screen, finding your right side body. Go ahead and walk yourself to the back of the mat. Booty and heels in alignment with that shoulder. We're coming down first onto our elbow or arm. Roll that top shoulder away from the ear, and knees are facing the front. We're just going to open in a clamshell. And close. So again, lifting up and out of the mat through that bottom side. We open and close. For the last four, if you'd like, you can hover that bottom foot off the mat. We open, big diamond shape, and close. We open and close. Notice if your chin is jutting out, try to bring it closer to the chest to give length to the backside body. And close. We're going to extend that top leg out long. Keep the bottom leg hovering and tap the toe towards the front corner and lift. So you may not make it all the way down to the floor. That's fine. You're just lowering and lifting up. Bottom leg is hovering. If your foot is down, you can find that full tap and lift. If not, we're keeping that stabilizing leg working as the gesture leg moves. We lower and lift. Last time, lower and lift. Go ahead and bend both knees in and lower yourself down onto those feet as you lift yourself onto the forearm. Elbow comes directly underneath the shoulder. Shoulder is far from the ear. We're just going to take a moment here to roll that top shoulder away from the ear and lift that top knee up into the clamshell. And then you're going to lift the toes, extend, and then bend it in. And close the knees. If you need to take yourself back down onto that elbow, that's fine. What we're really looking here is to keep that bottom oblique working. So we're trying not to sink into that bottom side. So the lat is working too. So none of this, yes, just to get the leg higher. That's not really working the body. Although it looks nice, yes, we're keeping ourselves tall. Neutral spine. Extend and tap the toes and tap the knees. 4 more. You open, keep those hips stacked, extend, toes reach for the diagonal, lift the knee, bend, and close. We open and extend, starting to feel that glute, and lower down. 2 more like this, stay lifted. I say it for myself as well. Yes, as we fatigue, our body wants to find that compensation, but we are strong, we're fighting it, and lift. Tap the toes and go ahead and close those knees. We're going to switch positions now so that front leg, sole of the foot will come in front of us. I want you to find a position that feels good for you here. So ideally the inside of the foot is on that diagonal line of that bottom leg and you're bringing it tight, yeah? But the knee should always be tracking over the toe. Maybe you need to walk that bottom elbow out a little bit more. We're going to sweep that top arm up as we lift up into a nice side plank. And slowly lower down. We're going to pattern through this 3 more times. Inhale, sweep. Lift. Pressing that left heel down to lift the hips. 2 more. Make sure you're not collapsing. Bottom shoulder and top shoulder are over that bottom elbow and lower more length through the crown of the head. Lift, hugging those inner thighs and slowly lower down. We're going to start to add a little sequence. Lift and slowly draw the navel in, lower, balancing on the bottom side body. Reach that top arm out to a diagonal. Peel the toes off the mat. Extend and send that foot down. Again, plant the heel. Lift. And slowly lower, With control, try to keep those toes in the same angle as the leg and slowly lower down. Notice if the shoulders are opening here, we're trying to keep them square. And slowly lower. Exhale, draw the navel in. Lift up and lower down. You just have one more. Here we go. Inhale. Lifting up. Exhale, lower. And extend that top leg. And then slowly lower that top leg down, feet seal. We're going to extend that bottom arm out long and find ourselves with the right side of the face heavy in that right arm. Just go ahead and lift that top leg, let it hover. Find that bottom side body, draw the navel in, bottom leg meets it, and lower down. Again, bottom leg meets and lower down. So you're really drawing the navel in, feeling those shoulders stack, working the inner thighs. And lower down. 4 more. You have 4. Feet kiss and lower. Make sure that top hip isn't reaching back. Lower down. 2 more. Hug and squeeze. And lower down. Last time. Kiss those feet and lower down. Slowly lower the bottom leg. Bend those knees and bring yourself up onto the right side body. And take that nice, right glute. Take that nice right lateral side bend. So feeling that yawn in the right side body. Exhale, stack it up. Reaching the crown of the head up tall. We're going to come onto our right knee. So we're progressively getting higher, further away from the mat. So a little bit more work to resist gravity. That bottom knee should be directly underneath the hip. And we're noticing here if we're sinking into that hip, trying to lift up and away to keep those hip points parallel to one another. All you're going to do is take yourself down onto that right arm. Make sure the palm is directly underneath the shoulder. We're going to lift that left leg up and bring it down. Clamp the whole sole of the foot down into the mat. You're going to reach up and over, take that nice lateral side reach. And then slowly, this time we're lifting up to take ourselves back down. Clamp that right palm and lift the the long leg. And lower. Slowly lift your weight out of the mat. Feel that nice stretch. And 2 more like this. Keep reaching through the crown of the head in opposition to the tail. Lower, lift. And last time, this top arm can be on your hip, it can be down at the mat, whatever feels good for you. And reach up and over. And then take both hands to the hips and making sure they're square. We're going to lift up and out, making a big diagonal away from the leg, and then send that top rib down and stack it up. If you need to remind yourself to keep that length through the back of the neck, take the hands behind the head, and exhale, stack it up. 2 more like this. Lifting the ribs off of the belly, resist gravity, exhale, and stack. Last time, up and over. Exhale, draw the navel in. And bring yourself center. Just go ahead and bring those palms down. We're going to bend that left knee in and find a seat on our heels. And just take similar to the beginning stretch that we did. Right arm will sweep around, left palm plants. And you're going to reach in a nice diagonal as you open the hips. And then slowly lower the booty. Sweep the left arm around. And take this nice stretch. Again, so shoulders are far from the ears. You're lowering with control. Lift and lower down. Last time, left arm sweeps around and slowly lower. Just go ahead and tuck the chin into the chest and walk those hands out in front of you, finding a nice child's pose. If you'd like a little bit more availability in those hips, you can open the knees to the width of the mat. Start to rock side to side, letting the chest fall. And then gently quiet the pelvis, scoop the tail, and begin to round up. Glutes are heavy on those heels as you stack the spine. Crown of the head is the last thing to lift up, and we're finding a nice quadruped position. So go ahead and take those arms down. Palms are directly underneath the shoulders here, knees directly underneath those hips. Find a moment to just take a nice cat, rounding in the spine. Exhale, round, arc in the back. Inhale. Find just a neutral pelvis, so don't move into cow quite yet. Exhale. Rounding. Inhale, create space, lengthen head to tail. 2 more like this. Feel the space between the shoulder blades open. Knit those ribs together. Lift up and out of the mat as you lengthen the spine. Last time, exhale. Rounding. And inhale. Take yourself out to that neutral spine. We're going to walk those hands over to the left side. And now we find a full cat and cow. So right side is long. Exhale. Draw the navel in. Inhale. Roll the shoulders away from the ears as you extend the spine. Head and tail reach up. Again. Exhale. And around. Inhale. Extend. Just one more like this. Exhale. Keep that chest open, heart is shining as you inhale. And then find that neutral spine. Once again, head and tail in a long line as you walk the hands to the other side. Keeping both hips shining down, we take that arc. Exhale. Inhale. Find that cow. Again. Exhale. Arcing through the spine, let the tail be heavy. Inhale, let the shoulder blades glide on the back. One more time like this. Exhale. Draw the navel in. And inhale. Find that cow and then lengthen through the spine. Lift the belly up and in as you find yourself back to center. Just extend that left leg out long. And then we're going to peel those toes off and you're going to lift and tap the foot down. We lift with the glutes and tap the toes down. So we really want you to think about that leg long in opposition to the head. Crown is reaching away from the toes. Make sure you're not dumping in that lumbar spine, so you're lifting the belly to support the back. Navel to spine, hips shining down. Space between the shoulders is open and wide. And lower. Last time we lift. And lower down. Go ahead and bring that right knee in. You're going to take yourself down onto the forearms now. So elbows are down directly underneath the shoulders. You can either keep the arms out long or you can choose to press the palms together in more of a prayer. That way you can open up the elbows a little bit wider if you need that wide base. If not, we're hugging those upper arms together, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Back of the neck is long. Lift the belly away. We're going to open to a fire hydrant. So your left leg will stay in that 90-degree angle. You're opening to the side. And close. And then knee comes in line with the sits bone just to the back. And draw the navel into lower. Again to the side. And close. Toe reaches for the ceiling. And lower. So that knee is in a space hold. Pour more weight onto that left arm as you open to the side. Find that awake so we're not leaning away from the work. One more time. Open and close. Belly in. Stay here. Just the knee in line with the sits bone. We lift. And then close. Knees kiss. We lift. Knees kiss. 2 more. Knee in line with that sits bone. Lift. Both hip points shining down. We're going to start to alternate. So one time it's bent. And then lower. This time you extend. And fold that knee in. Again, bend. Starting to feel that glute. Keep lifting up and away from the mat. You have 2 more like this. Chest is wide. Draw the navel into lower. Reach that toe on the diagonal. Bring it in. Last time. Lift. And lower down. Extend out. And bring it in. Go ahead and walk yourself back up onto your wrist. You're going to bring that left knee in front of you. And just take a nice pigeon pose. Keeping that right leg back. You can fold forward. Rounding through the spine. Letting that forehead settle. Both hip points shining forward. And then gently walk your hands back in. Stacking the spine up tall. And we're gonna come on to that other side. So here we go, left side is down. And bring yourself to the back of the mat, up on that elbow. And heels are in line with the sits bones. Keep the feet kissing as you open to that clam. And close. 4 with that bottom foot down. And then we can lift it up to challenge ourselves. Open and close. We open. Lift that bottom leg if you'd like. Keep the knees opening. Feet kissing. Hips are stacked. We open and close it up. A little bit more length through the crown of the head. I say it for myself as well. We open and close. We're going to extend that leg and then tap the toes down in front of us and lift. So I want you to think that that toe is reaching towards the front corner here. It's a little bit more work to keep stabilizing that bottom leg. So both legs are working for you here. Lift 4 more. You have 4. Relax that top shoulder. Soften the face. 3. And lift up. 2 more. It's 2. And lift up. Last one. We lower. And lift. Go ahead and bend that top knee. Send both feet down as you lift onto that forearm and keep that elbow directly underneath the shoulder. We're going to go ahead and take a moment here of reaching that right arm up and over. Take a nice side stretch. Just opening up the right side body and slowly extend. Take that right sole of the foot down in front of you. Extend that left leg out long. And here we go. Find that same pattern here. Just press to the outside of that left foot and then slowly lower down. Again, so you're trying to really find that lowering with control, planting the right heel down as you lower. 2 more. Inhale. Keep that bottom shoulder underneath the ear, over the elbow. Last time, we lift. Inhale, exhale. And if you can, you move on to that nice sequence. So first we lift. Inhale, slowly lower those hips down. More length, feel like someone's stretching you. Reach, peel the toes off on that big diagonal. And slowly lower down. Again, big reach through that top side body. Exhale, head is reaching in opposition to that left side lowering. And peel the toes, point the foot, extend. And slowly lower down. 2 more. Inhale. Reach it up. Exhale, slowly lowering down. Extend the toes out on that diagonal. Keep the hips shining forward, so don't fall. Keep that work. 1 more time. Extend. Lifting up. And slowly lower down. Reach through the toes. Peel the feet off, or the foot off of the mat, and then slowly bend both knees. And we're going to again find that open clamshell. Extend that top leg. Take it down and close the knees. If you'd like, you can lower that bottom foot. Yes, you're just extending, feeling behind that hamstring. If not, bottom toe is hovering for 2 more. Open. Extend. We lift to bend, toes tap, and close. Last time, open, extend, and bend, and lower down. Go ahead and take yourself up onto that left booty cheek. Find a nice mermaid stretch. Big inhale, feeling the length in the left side body. Exhale, and bringing yourself up onto that left knee, kneeling position. So right leg will go long. And again, checking in with your hips here, making sure that they're stable. And we're going to go ahead and lift ourselves into that nice side stretch first. Yes, and then slowly lower down. Left palm will meet the mat with control as you lift the right toes off and lower down. So you're trying to stay as lifted as you can, almost making this transition as seamless as possible. So see if before you take that palm down, can you start to peel the toes off and lift. 2 more like this. Reach. Big stretch to the top side body. Exhale. And take it down. Lift that pubic bone up towards the belly button. Try not to collapse like I just did. We're not slamming. One more time. See, I'd say it for myself as well. Lift up and over. And slowly take it down. Reach that right leg up. Hips are stacked. And then slowly plant that sole of the foot down. As you lift up, again, hands can come to the hips here or behind the head. And we tilt away from the leg. So this is much harder here. Send the top rib down and stack it up. My left glute is slightly engaged. Yes, recruited to help me here. I'm trying to let the spine be supple, controlled with the front. So my abs, so that transversus is wrapping. Exhale and stack it up. One more time. Up and over. Big ball underneath this side body. Exhale. Stack it up. Go ahead and take your arms out in front of you as you slowly transition back into that nice quadruped position. Palms directly underneath those shoulders. And we're coming down onto our forearms to start. So elbows again. We're hugging the inner arm, that forearm in towards one another. So you're feeling that lift up and out of the mat. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, and we open up to a fire hydrant. Again, you can press the palms together and open those elbows wide. You can even interlace the fingertips to make it work for you. Here we go. Open to the side. And close, lift it behind you. Take that 90-degree angle. Lift the belly into lower. Again, open. And close. Working hard to keep both hips shining towards the mat. Two more like this. Sweep, open. More weight in that right arm. Don't lean away. We're finding that oblique. Open to the side. And close it up. Find those inner thighs. Lift the toes up. We just stay here. Toes lift and lower down and then extend. Reach for the toes. First the knee, in line with the sits bone. Stay out of that left hip. Keep hugging all the organs up and in. Two more. Knee in line with that sits bone. Draw the belly into lower, extend, and down. Last time, 90-degree angle. Lower, extend those toes. See if you can take the toes down and gently lift yourself onto those palms. Again, we have 8 lifts here. Just lift the leg long. Tap it down. Make sure you're not dumping in that lower back. Both hips shining towards the mat. We lift, shoulders far from the ears. Lower. We lift and lower down. 4 more. It's 4. And lower down. It's 3. Finding that glute. 2 more. Lift up and lower down. Last one. Lift up and lower down. Go ahead and bend that right knee and send your booty back into child's pose just for a moment, and then scoop the tail, pour the weight onto the palms. We're going to start to draw a little circle with the hips. You're going to take yourself over to the right. Booty is going to reach back. Palms are planted over to the left. Feel that left glute open and bring it back to center. Circle the other way to the left. So pouring more weight on the left side. Send the booty back. Square it off. Bring it over to the right. Feeling your trochanter and bring it center. One more time. Big circle with the pelvis. Creating length through the spine. Over to that left side. And bring it center one more time to the left. Creasing in the hips as the booty goes back. And over to the right. And bring yourself back to center. Go ahead and send your tail onto the heels. Scoop the tail. Let it remain heavy as you stack the spinal column. Vertebrae by vertebrae until the crown of the head lifts. And we're going to go ahead and find ourselves right back on our backs to end. I'm scooting this neck closer to the screen as we move. That is okay. I just want to be near you. So take a moment here. We're going to go back to some of the things we patterned at the beginning of class and make them count. So take a moment, relax the shoulders, and then slowly lift those knees to tabletop and extend the legs towards the ceiling. You're going to keep those feet sealed here as you reach the arms up. And then we're slowly going to take the thumbs down to frame the legs. As you reach the arms overhead, I want you to see if you can lower those legs even just 2 inches. See how low you can go, keeping that sacrum on the mat. Squeeze the glutes, and then exhale. Legs come up, arms reach in opposition. Yes? Again, inhale. So the back is staying heavy in the mat. You're reaching behind. Exhale, draw the navel in. Keep those feet sealed. If you're only lowering an inch, that's fine. Just keep moving, yes? It doesn't matter. We're challenging our own bodies, meeting them where they are today. Keep the lower back heavy. Exhale, bring those inner thighs. Bring those legs up. Just one more time. Inhale. Draw the navel in. Front ribs knit down towards the belly button. Exhale. And bring those legs up. Arms sweep past, bend the knees, and gently find a nice stretch. Hugging those knees in. Maybe you'd like to rock side to side. Congratulate yourself for a job well done. And then slowly flex those heels. Plant the feet into the mat. We're going to cervical now, cervical curl. As you do so, I want you to see if you can walk those feet out and find your sits bones. We're going to end today with a little rolling like a ball. So go ahead and bring those heels close to the glutes and seal the feet tight. You're going to take the palms to the shins, roll the shoulders away from the ears as you lift the heels. We're in an active C curve here, so the ribs are behind the tail. Lift those toes and flex the heel, tuck the chin into the chest. And here we go. Inhale, roll back. Tail chases the pubic bone. Exhale, lift. Balancing on the sits bones. Again, we're not rolling to the neck, just to the shoulder blades. Exhale, lift. It should feel kind of nice in the spine. Two more. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, lift. Balance. Make sure you're not revving with those heels. They stay tight. Exhale, lift. We're going to take it into a little sequence. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, lift up. And then you're going to lift those legs to tabletop. See if you can balance with the arms out long. And then slowly draw the chin as you bring those heels back. Again, inhale, roll back. Exhale, lift up. Draw the navel in as you stand those legs out long. Balance. And slowly bring yourself back. Two more like this. Keeping the sternum behind the tail the entire time, especially here. You're drawing the navel in, but there's still this active C curve, so we're not finding a V-sit. That's a lot of work in those hips. Exhale, and bring it in. Last time like this. Inhale, exhale, and then find that nice boat pose. And slowly lower down. If that was enough for you, stay there. If not, we're going to try the same thing, releasing the fingertips off of those shins. So just noticing for yourself how much work you're putting into those arms. Here we go. Inhale, belly in. Exhale, lift it up. Knees move on their own by drawing the navel in. Hold. And then bring the chin back. Heels to the pubic bone. Again, inhale, roll back. Belly button to spine. Exhale, find those sits bones balance. Lift the legs, finding that load, keeping the active C curve. Two more times. Inhale, roll back. So a lot of endurance right now on this core as a stabilizer. Draw the navel in. Try to reach to the crown of the head in opposition. Flex the heels, bring the chin into the chest. Last time, here we go. Inhale. Exhale, balance. Woo. Draw the navel in. Reach through those toes, and then slowly send the feet down. Walk your sits bones out and extend those legs. You did it. Reach those arms out long. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and take a big spinal stretch. You deserve it. Slowly draw the navel in and stack the spine up. Hug. Up and over, beach ball round. And slowly draw the navel in. As you stack the spine, keep the head lifted as you open up one arm, spinal twist. Inhale, exhale, push the air away. Find your own resistance to bring yourself back to center. Other arm opens. Inhale, fingertip to fingertip, crown to tail. Exhale, notice if your ears are coming forward. So are you bringing your head forward here? If so, try to keep that head over the spine. Yes? Exhale. So a lot of that means we're rounding the shoulders. We don't want that. The shoulder blades are gliding down the back. Last time. Open. For me, it's the right. Exhale. Draw the navel in. And slowly rolling all the way down. In 3. In 2. then send those arms behind the head. Take a moment here. Just feel the length of the body. Relaxing the shoulder blades heavy. Feeling the heels heavy as well. Feeling length through the back of the neck. Establishing that length in the spine. Maybe you feel 1 inch taller, hopefully you do. And then reach those arms back up to 90. Anchor the heels down, cervical knot, cervical curl, rolling all the way up to find your last spinal stretch. And then stack the spine up. Now we come back to that nice seated position. This time extending the right leg out long, just like we did before. You're gonna go through that nice sweeping lateral side bend. And exhale, stack, lift, or press that left palm down to lift that right arm, open up the hips, and slowly lowering down. Both sits bones meet the mat before you lift that left palm. And slowly send the top rib down to stack, right arm sweeps around, make it feel good. Lengthening through the fingertips all the way down through those right toes. Just walk yourself forward, rounding. And then slowly scoop the tail, roll up, and stack other side. Taking the right heel in, left leg extends out long, sweep that right arm up and over. Really squaring off the shoulders, exhale, and stacking up, left arm. Feel good, opening up that left hip, balancing on the right shin, exhale. Make sure that right shoulder doesn't come up into the ear. You'll have 1 more. Inhale, exhale, and stack it up, left arm, hop it around. Reach for the sky, feel the length from the left side body. Exhale, take it down, both knees bent, legs coming in. Find a nice comfortable seated position. Just roll the shoulders away from the ears and then sweep both arms up. Inhale, feel the length of the side body. You're going to take that right hand down and it's going to press into that left thigh as you twist through the spine, opening up the chest, and then gently bring yourself back to center. Other side, sweep the arms up. Inhale, left arm crosses the midline, left rib to right hip. Take that tension, pressing the left palm into the right thigh. See if you can take your focus to the back of the room. And center, we're just gonna twist. So right arm to the left thigh. Both sits bones heavy, especially that right sits bone as you twist the left. And then switch, left arm to right thigh, twist. And exhale, center. Quiet the body here. Find this moment. Close your eyes if you'd like. Feel longer in the spine. And let's take 1 deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Flutter those eyes open. And thank you so much. Have a great rest of